to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. We can all find success in life, and we can utilize our knowledge that we've obtained from Altoona Area High School to take us places we've only dreamed. I leave you now with this piece of advice from this year's Student Council Conference. Shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Thank you and congratulations.
At this time, I would like to ask all of our honor students and award winners who were introduced tonight to stand once again. Will the parents of our honor students and award winners please stand and be acknowledged? And now I would ask that all the parents of the class of 2003 stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. The class of 2003 have 69% of the students planning on going to some form of post-secondary education, 23% are planning on entering the workforce, and 8% are planning to enter the military. The class of 2003 started their high school journey with the new millennium. So many people watched, hoped, and prayed as we turn the pages into this next century. This class is the class of shock and awe. They were shocked by the terrible events of 9/11 and were in awe of our military as the military waged the war against terror in Iraq. This class understands that freedom isn't free. This class understands that each person must be held accountable and must meet their full potential. This class understands that a person's character is what truly defines the person. This class understands that the race is not always to the swift, but to those who keep running. This class understands that there is no failure until you give up trying. This class will achieve its destiny, a destiny that will make proud the community from which they come. May all of you achieve your desires, and may you be friends forever. At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Wright to the podium. As principal of the Altoona Area High School, I hereby attest that members of the class of 2003 receiving diplomas have met the requirements of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Altoona Area District for graduation. Mr. Wright, it's my distinct honor and privilege to present to you the senior class of 2003.
Thank you, Principal Fazenmeyer. Distinguished platform guests, parents, relatives, friends, and most importantly, you, the class of 2003. On behalf of the Board of School Directors of the Altoona Area School District, I would like to offer our most sincere congratulations to all the members of the class of 2003. I know you have put in a great deal of time and effort to earn your diplomas, and you should be very proud to be graduates of the Altoona Area High School. I think your class motto is very appropriate. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. This class has achieved many great things together, in academics, in athletics, and in the arts. I would encourage you to stay together, not only with each other, but with your teachers, principals, and other Altoona Area School District employees who have helped you earn your diplomas. Regardless of your plans over the next few years, Don't wait until your first class reunion in 2013 to renew friendships that are important to you. I want you to remember the words of Oliver Wendell Holmes. Greatness is not in where we stand, but in what direction we are moving. We must sail sometimes with the wind and sometimes against it. But sail we must, and not drift nor lie at anchor. Make it happen. General Douglas MacArthur made this statement, and how very true this statement is. There is no security on this earth, only opportunity. Please take the opportunity that lies ahead for all of you and make the best of it. Now, would the class of 2003 please stand? And would Class President Emily Birchfield please come to the podium? As President of the Altoona Area School Board, I declare the members of the class of 2003 who complete the requirements of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Altoona Area School District to be graduates of the Altoona Area High School. Congratulations to all of you.
You may be seated. To the administration, teachers, and support staff who are responsible for our education, thank you. Thank you for continuing to raise the bar as standards have become more difficult. Thank you for keeping our schools safe during a time when many were not. Thank you for recognizing the value of each student and pushing us to see our own potential. There are thousands of other thank yous from hundreds of students that will remain unspoken tonight. But know that we recognize and appreciate all that you have done for us. To our parents and guardians, especially my own, thank you. Thanks for the endless support, advice, values, and examples you have provided. To say our lives would not be the same without you is a dramatic understatement. We appreciate all of your efforts and each of the things you have provided us. To my classmates, I've known about this speech for over a year, but I never knew exactly what I wanted to say. For months, I searched for inspiration in the lectures of former presidents, authors, poets, and news anchors. I scoured the wise words of entrepreneurs, leaders, inventors, and philosophers. But despite all my efforts, I could still not find what I was looking for. On an idle Monday, I finally discovered that I had been overlooking the single greatest source of wisdom and advice known to mankind. I had forgotten the fortune cookie. Tucked deep inside that miniature treasure box of knowledge, I found these wise words. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. And that is my advice to you, fellow graduates. To tell a group of over 600, or almost 600 18-year-olds to enjoy themselves seems to be a great irony, but in actuality, that is far from the truth. In elementary school, we anticipated 6th grade. The patrol trip and recognition seemed lifetimes away, but before we knew it, they were here and gone. Then we moved on to the melodramas of junior high school. We talked about social dates and the final Keith Roosevelt game years in advance. In the blink of an eye, it all became part of the pictures in our scrapbooks and the pages of our yearbooks. Finally, we reached high school, the pinnacle of our public educational experience. But as soon as we walked through the doors, we were already wishing for senior year. Since September, we've counted down the days to finals, prom, and graduation, all the while never realizing that we were wishing some of the best days of our lives away. For 12 years, we've thought about this night and rushed it along with our minds. But who really thought that it would come so quickly? In a society that embraces the future more than the present, it is often difficult to enjoy the moment. We are expected to constantly be prepared and also be looking ahead. Living our lives from one event to another has practically become part of human nature. Even tonight, we have already looked past this moment and are thinking about starting college, our new jobs, or going to basic training. That brings me to my final advice for you, fellow graduates of the class of 2003. Embrace your past, but don't try to relive it. Prepare yourself for the future, but don't spend your time worrying about it. Live in the moment, and above all, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Congratulations. Class of 2003, would you please stand and turn your tassels?
Would the class of 2003, friends, faculty, parents, administration, the school board, and alumni please join me and stand for the singing of our alma mater. Blow, gentle mountain breezes from the golden west. Breathe thy peaceful evening tidings to the AHS. Whisper to us words of pleasure as the dim twilight softly gathers round our colors, dear maroon and white.
Graduates, friends, family, and members of our school district, it seems that it was only yesterday when we were walking into homeroom for our first day of high school. Now we've graduated, we have done it, and I am proud to say that I am a member of this class and proud of everyone else here. As we head off in our different directions tonight, I would like to leave you with one piece of advice. That is, don't be afraid to be yourself. We have all been given great minds that allow us to have fun, succeed, and make decisions. Don't be afraid to use them, and use them to their fullest potential. And just remember, you are your own self, and you will be the one to make the final decision on all your actions. Use your mind and your knowledge to keep you safe. Use your mind to take you around the world and back again. Use it to build a successful future. Make the most of your life so when you look back on it with your grandkids, you will be proud. You will be glad you did. To all the administration, staff, parents, relatives, friends, and students, thank you for your time over the years, your friendship, and especially for being yourselves. It has made such a difference. Congratulations, class of 2003.
Concludes the commencement ceremony. We certainly would like to congratulate the newest Altoona High alumni on behalf of the Alumni Association and the entire school district family. Certainly an enjoyable ceremony. The weather held out, and Dean, I thought there were a couple of significant themes that seemed to come across through a lot of the speakers tonight. A lot of them talked about the future and not being afraid to take chances and take the road less traveled. Many people have made comments about the not forgetting about